Hello all the crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, welcome back to Golden Sun Dark Dawn. Last time, we had a little bit of fun in the Synergy Training Grounds, which was not the most challenging area, but it was weirdly adorable. And I especially like the boss at the end. Today, we are going to be getting into random encounters, and also we're going to be continuing south of Patra's Place and looking for really whatever interesting things I can find. Come on, game. Well, Tyrell gained a level out of that anyway. Let's see, is there anything down here? Alright, it does not appear that there is anything down there. Here we have Carver's Lumberyard. Alright, and over immediately to the left is a bridge, which is guarded by Plot, apparently. Alright. Windy today, ain't it? That looks like something straight out of Super Mario. Alright, so there is a Jupiter Genie who is having a little bit of fun here. This is the Goma Highlands Road. Alright, I'm gonna assume that that's my ultimate goal, and let's go to Carver's Lumberyard first. What does this say? Hello, can I read the sign? Express trip across the Highlands for woodsmen's only. Alright. Is this a shortcut, which I'll be able to take later on? So, there's a block. Alright, yeah, that's definitely a return shortcut. Alright, there's a block up above which I can push down, create a bridge, and yeah, I see where that's going. Alright. Good to know. I don't think... Oh, I do have Whirlwind, so I can use that. I don't have any Jupiter Genie yet. Climbing trees will get you far in life. At least that's what it's done for us, says Carver. Alright. Well, Carver, can I use... It would be probably best to establish this as quickly as I can. So that's a healing move. Let's use Whirlwind on these propeller thingies. Okay. So I can do the thing that the Jupiter Genie did. I had a feeling that was what it was trying to tell me, but really? Game? Seriously? There we go. I had a feeling that was what it was trying to tell me. But couldn't be sure. Alright, really? See, after the Dim Dragon, or whatever it's called, that wasn't even an interesting fight. Alright. So they do wear off after a bit. Alright. Over this way, this is one of those gondolas that we heard about earlier, isn't it? It looks like that's not operational. Do I have to do anything to make you operational? Fire up a gondola to get it in gear. Just don't fry your bacon if you actually ride one. Alright, so does that mean I have to use fire on it? Let me go run off to the side. Like, this way, just to see if there's anything else I can use synergy on that might or might not assist me in my goals. I can't jump over there for some reason. There was a time, not that long ago, when, like, this many random encounters definitely would have just annoyed the living daylights out of me, but ever since I played Final Fantasy 1, I got another level out of there. Ever since I played Final Fantasy 1, a game which pretty much had you getting into a random encounter about every, you know, couple of steps for the entire game, and had no repel items. All of a sudden, other games don't really seem to bother me that much anymore. Like, I will still use a repel in Pokemon, just to move things along a little bit faster, because Pokemon is not a super difficult game for the most part anyway, and there's, alright, I don't think I can Wingardium Leviosa those to any real, effect. Pokemon isn't a super difficult game at the best of times anyway, and, like, you get most of your experience in that game from other things. Karis gained a level, so it doesn't really matter that much if you skip the random encounters, but, games like this, like, I could be using Avoid Feathers and whatnot in Golden Sun games, or, what are they? I think they were Avoid Feathers, or, like, some kind of feathers. But I just don't care that much, and I wouldn't say no to getting some experience. So, fire it up, you said. Am I taking that too literally? Oh, I've got to... Alright, so I've got to do it while I'm sitting in it. Alright. That actually looks like a lot of fun. Can I do that, like... Can I do that in real life? Can I just sit in, like, a steam engine exposed to the elements? Can I set it on fire and can I just, like, go? That definitely doesn't sound like a safety hazard, a safety OSHA hazard. I'm trying to mix together, like, 3 expressions at the same time here, and it's not really working. That doesn't really sound like a safety hazard or an OSHA violation waiting to happen or anything like that. It just sounds like fun, as far as I'm concerned. So, we're going to be playing some more games with pushy logs here. We can start... And I feel like I've seen enough of these that I can kind of guess where things are going to be going. But we can start by... Oh, for God's sake. Alright, get that out of the way. Alright, that's going to be... We're going to push that back to where it started. This is not really going to be able to go that far. But if I were to go push this there to the right, I can get this out of the way. And this can go the rest of the way. Alright, there we go. Much better. Let's see, where can we go from here? So there's another gondola, but it's out of sight, out of mind right now. Experience the great outdoors, climb a tree. Alright, thanks for reminding me of that, Carver, because it probably would have taken me like a minute to remember that I could, you know, do that. Alright, there's a Jupiter Genie up there. I don't know if that's the same one that we saw when we first entered this area or not, but we can go and pay to visit soon anyway, and... Alright, hang in there, son. Oh, you're in a bit of a pickle. Dad, this thing isn't going to hold me forever. Somebody please find me a wind adept. I see there is like town paraphernalia on the map over on the top screen, so we can come hunting vortices like your dad. All right, we're gonna have plot continuing. I thought we were done, and I thought we were gonna get to walk around. The vortex is the worst I've seen in a long time. It's torn my camp apart. This one's the worst I've ever seen, Carver. Isaac has warned you about the synergy vortices, right? What? You even seen a huge one near the Tanglewood? These vicious suckers are pretty rare. I've never seen a vortex any bigger than a stump before, but this one's a monster. Maybe they're following you. You brought this one here. Alright, so that was quite a leap of logic. I'm not sure if that would have been my first guess, but alright. We'll follow this train of logic. Alright, settle down everyone. No one brings the vortices. They pop up every 10 years. I guess I do remember this happening 10 years ago, but I was just a kid then. Yes, indeed, and their parents are trying to figure out why this keeps happening. And if they're getting this big again, then something worse is brewing near Mount Aleph. So vortices are plaguing the world again. Plaguing the world then. Those holes chug down synergy, so I bet they're throwing Waird's elemental balance out of whack. So, it's coming back. The morning moon? Not necessarily. The morning moon won't emerge if this outbreak of vortices can be stopped. Well, who can even stop one of these things? Hopefully that old alchemist Kraden is looking into it. He swang through here earlier. Kraden, did you say? We were surprised to meet Kraden here. We were supposed to meet Kraden here. Well, you were the ones Kraden was meeting with, because he, hang on, what's happening now? Don't change the subject on me, mister. I feel queasy. Where are you going? Trying to figure out a way past the vortex to the other side? We have to check on the rest of the camp. Maybe the gondolas can get past it. Well then hop to it, men. No vortex is going to get the best of me. Not sure about this gondola. What do you think? Any hope for this whole thing? I think this gondola is on its last legs. Are you sure? Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I'm sure now. Good thing that didn't happen while riding it. How about this one then? Not sure. Same thing could happen for all I know. You guys really ought to increase the maintenance budget just a tiny amount. Not sure. What kind of an assessment is that? It's shaky. I doubt it'll support anyone's weight for long. That bad, huh? Might hold together, but just barely. Barely? That's better than nothing. Hang on, Carver. You're not actually going to ride it, are you? There's a little elbow grease and some synergy. Not another one of your crazy schemes, Carver. And you call yourself a lumberjack? Come on, show some gumption. Don't chance it. That thing's too rickety. I'll need a lot of speed. It'll start falling to pieces right after I start riding it. As soon as I get on, you two use grip synergy at the same time to give it a good yank. Pretty clever. But what if that doesn't do the trick? It will. Grip the machine with everything you've got. All right. What's this grip synergy you keep telling me about? But do you know but you do know that this will finish the gondola, right? What other choice do I have? We need to get over there to see how the other side of the camp is faring. I know, but it's too reckless. Are you two going to help or not? Wow, I'm having a hard time reading today. Final help. Me too, but if this goes wrong, don't say we didn't warn you. Okay. Oh, this is gonna still go. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm in awe of Carver. Of course you would say that. I'm surprised you didn't volunteer for his crazy plan. Watch this, kids. This is about to get real interesting. Alright, men. Get ready. Yeah, interesting in the... At least some sense of the word. So you're going to go... Okay. Have a nice flight. I can't believe it. Carver made it across. What's wrong now, Karis? Sure, he made it, but he broke the gondola completely. Now we have no way to get to the other, to get the only valley that to get to the only valley that cuts right through the Goma Mountains. So once we find Kraden, how will we get to Bilibin and Morgul? Were you guys planning to travel to Bilibin on the other side of the mountains? No? No, someone told me that it sucks over there. I don't want to go there. Well, most people who come through here are. If you know that there's a second ancient route. The caves under the Kompa ruins go under the Goma Mountains and then branch in two directions. The caves come up in both the north near Bilibin and down south in the bottom half of Angara. Okay. Forked paths. I'm interested. So if you're eager to reach Bilibin, I'd find the caves and use the north branch. There's just one problem. A gate bars the way to the ruins. You need a pass to get through. Alright, so this is the one that we got, yeah. This is the one that we got in the last video. Good thing you look like a smart bunch of adepts. You'll need your synergy to make your way through the Kompa ruins to the caves below. Alright, that's fine, because we're not going to do this right now. I'm going to go back in this direction, and I wanted to see what was beyond this, and then a whole long cutscene started playing, and I've... At the very least, I'd like to get to that Jupiter Genie, and then there's also this treasure chest over there, so we're going to figure that out right now. Okay. Tyrell gained a level from that. There was a sign reminding me that I can climb down these trees, which is all fine and good as far as I'm concerned. Let's see. So if I were to go Whirlwind, I should probably start thinking about equipping Whirlwind, to be honest. Let's go and do that, more so than Fireball. Let's go use Whirlwind on these. That will allow me to get to this this treasure chest over here. I see when I step on the flowers, they disintegrate, and that is going to be a Tamus axe. All right, I remember that was a pretty good early game item. Let's see what exactly I can do with this. So this is in my inventory. By the way, I will use this power bread later. I could use it now, but I'm more inclined to save it for a little while just to see if. All right, that is going to raise my attack by a bit. I didn't get the chance to equip that to someone else. Oh, I can give it. So it'll basically have the same effect for me and Tyrell. The flowers disintegrate when I step on them, so that means that if wherever I go, I've gotta think before I act. I forget what else I was gonna say after that. Let's see. What's over here? Is there any... Oh, this is where I came from when I climbed down. No, it isn't. I came from over here. Alright, in that case... How do I get to the gondola? Because I feel like the gondola... It's like in the middle there. Let me run around and see if there's like an easier way for me to... Alright, what's up there? Up there doesn't seem to be... Oh, yes there is. I think. Up there is where I want to go if I want to get to the Jupiter Genie. Okay, so... Wherever I take the gondola from, I'm going to need to start over here. Can I use, like... I don't suppose I can use wind. I'm guessing I'm going to need grip. Yeah, you're not even on screen right now. I'm guessing I'm going to need grip if I want to, like, stand up there and pull the gondola back. So we might have to come back for this. Alright, well, at least I got the Tamus axe, because if I'm going to fight a boss or something eventually, then that's, I mean, it'll basically double my attack stat. Let's see. I can't do this, can I? No, that's not activating. I'm guessing I'm going to need grip. Alright. It's possible that I could light it with fireball. Let's try that, just while I'm here. Because if this works, it'll mean that I don't have to remember to come back here later. Nope. Alright. So, we'll come back when we have grip. Even with just the small number of levels that I've gotten since I started exploring in this area, it's definitely proving to be a bit of a, Can I push this? I can. Can I use this to get on the roof? I can. Can I use this to go down the chimney? I can. Hello. And you're not going to question that. It's me, Santa Claus. Alright, well, you're no fun. Hold still, hide while you can. The synergy vortex could suck us all up. Alright, so we got miniature black holes forming in the middle of town. There's nothing in the drawers. There's, nothing in the beds. Can I steal your stuff? That is some lucky pepper. That will raise luck. Unremarkable and empty. Unremarkable and empty. Alright, so... I at least got that. I'm not sure why I decided the best way to get in here was to climb down the chimney, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so anyway, as I was saying before the plot took over, I see that there are things that look like a sanctum. Have we seen a sanctum yet in this game? I don't think we've seen a sanctum yet in this game. Hello, sanctum guy. Yes, revive. I don't actually need anybody revived right now. But I thought I'd just pop in and say hello. I also recall later on in the game, if you, like, mind read the sanctum guys, they sometimes have funny things to say. Alright, so we can buy stuff, we can sell stuff, we can repair stuff. Can I, You're the inn. I should probably do this. Because, there's been... Like, I could heal with synergy, or I could just stop at the inn. I don't really think I'm that desperate to save money right now. Anything in the barrels? No. Empty pots. If I talk to the stoves, is every single stove in this game gonna have some different different food-related texts. It's a log cake that's a big specialty here in the village. Best not eat any, though. Someone might miss it. Hey, it's their fault for leaving it unguarded while I'm around. So let's go and have a look. I've got 670 coins. Tyrell could use the battle axe. Some armor. Armor's probably a good idea, to be honest. Let's go and double my defense. Oh, you suck. I've already got 4 elixirs. I'm gonna sell some of those because I don't really ever use those, and I wouldn't say no to having the money. Alright, so I sold pretty much all my battle items, got some money back, got some inventory space back, which already is becoming a bit of a concern for me. With the bridge out, no one can get to the valley across the Goma Mountains, but I've heard that adepts can take another path that goes under the mountains. How frightening. Alright. Is that going to be this way? You're Michael, aren't you? You look a lot like your dad, and everyone knows him. Anyway, I just wanted to pass on a message. An old man came by the bridge and tried to help that father and son. I think his name was Creighton? He was a bit flustered, but once he made sure that child was okay for the time being, he asked me if he could keep an eye out for you. Creighton said that since the bridge has been wrecked, he wants to meet you somewhere else. Go to the caves under the Kompa ruins. It's the only way left through the mountains, he said. So there it is. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes, though. The Kompa ruins are perilous. Good luck out there. See you around. Alright. So that is going to... Wait. Alright, so that puts us back out on the overworld. I'm going to continue in the next video, but first I would like to look around town just a little bit more. The NPCs are probably going to, as before, give me mostly, like, backstory and soft tutorials, I guess I'll call it. Timber. Indeed, so this is a bit of a mining camp. Up this way. Is this a regular house? First, should I check your pots? There's a kid standing here. Alright, those pots are empty. I'm not going to check every pot in the game. Gene are pure synergy, so I bet they get gulped down by synergy vortices. My dad says he saw lots of Gene when he was working in the mountains, but I bet they all got sucked in. Well, I hope not, because they're cute, and that would be sad. Can I... Where's my stylus? Can I hit this from here? I can, even though there's, like, technically a thing in the way. Alright. Is this gonna help me get to the Jupiter Genie? What's up this way? Oh, this is... Stoke up the gondola if you want to get going. Just don't... Alright, that's the same message as before. I can't jump over there. I'm definitely gonna need, like, grip or something. I'll take the herb, though. Alright, so one last thing before I, Come on, this didn't have its location preserved. Game. The GBA games had this figured out. Alright, anyway, let's go into this house and see if there's anything in this house for me. And then I'll end it off. Alright, hello, are you a kid or a person? I can't really tell. We can't travel through the mountains to Bilibin now, but I don't like it there anyway. That seems to be the consensus. Alright, what about anyone upstairs? There's another person. Southeast of our camp are the mysterious Kompa ruins. They were uncovered by the severe quakes and storms caused by the Golden Sun event. Alright, again, so the Golden Sun event and the mountain building event seems to be the accepted explanation. This is going to tell me about gondolas. The accepted explanation as to why the world map in this game is different from the world map in the previous games. Anyway, I am going to end this off here. So next time, Golden Sun Dark Dawn, we shall be heading off to the Kompa ruins. We shall be hopefully getting a grip synergy. Getting a grip, I guess. That's probably a joke of some sort. And we'll see if we can get that Jupiter Genie. If we do, if we don't, I'll remember to come back eventually, probably, and we'll see what lies in wait for us in the Kompa ruins. So, my name is Dragonite. You should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is the game that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to the Steam page can be found down below. I hope you all enjoyed that. and I will see you all later.